Hello my dear students, welcome back to chemistry class. In the previous video class we have seen about the aquaresia mixture, which is used for dissolving noble metals like gold and platinum. And also we have seen one more a very important topic, that is nothing but reactivity series, very important beta. So on the basis of reactivity series, the main point is a most reactive metal can displace the less reactive metal from their respective compounds. Yes or no beta? So like that all information we have studied in the last video class. Good. Now in this part 12th video class we are going to discuss about the how do metals and non-metals react. Okay now means metals and non-metals reactivity के लिए कैसे responsible हो सकते हैं. How the metals and non-metals showing reactivity with various types of other compounds or other elements or other metals. Okay now beta, that concept we are going to be discussed in today's class. Good. So listen carefully. Element, the element may be a metal, or we can say element may be a non-metal. So metals and non-metals, simply we can say they are nothing but the elements. Each and every element in this nature always try to achieve 8 electrons in their outermost orbit. Each and every element in this nature, they always try to achieve 8 electrons in their outermost orbit. And try to remember, first time I am using this word outermost orbit in the respect to any atom or element, that is nothing but the valence shell. Okay na beta. First suppose here I have taken one atom structure. Is a central point, a nucleus is there which contain positive charge. Around that number of circular orbits are there. Circular orbit number 1 K shell, and circular orbit number 2 L shell, and circular orbit number 3 M shell, and circular orbit number 4 N shell. So around the nucleus there will be number of circular orbits or circular paths. Such circular paths are known as orbits, and orbits are denoted by principal constant number n equals to 1, small n equal to 2, small n equal to 3, small n equal to 4. Like that we can denote the numbers of the orbits. And also we can say that orbits are nothing but shells. First shell n equal to 1, or we can say K shell. Second one is nothing but L shell. Third one is nothing but M shell, and fourth one is nothing but N shell. So in that respective atom, what is the outermost orbit? Fourth orbit is outermost orbit. Nth shell is outermost shell, and also we can say that this is nothing but valence shell. As per this diagram, here in that atom, their outermost orbit is nothing but nth shell. So such n shell is called valence shell, or we can say outermost orbit. So in this nature, each and every element may be a metal or may be a non-metal. Always they are trying to achieve 8 electrons in their valence shell. Because of 8 electron condition is nothing but octet condition. What is mean by 8 electron condition? Octet condition, and also we can say that this is nothing but noble gas configuration. Yes, you may know very well. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. All they are nothing but the noble gases. In their outermost orbit, they are having 8 electrons due to presence of 8 electrons. We have to say that such condition is called octet condition. Octa means 8 beta, means 8 electron will be there in their outermost orbit. So in entire periodic table, which group elements are highly stable? 0 group elements, or we can say noble gas family. So noble gases in their outermost orbit, all they are having, noble gases in their valence shell, all they are having 8 electrons, and due to presence of 8 electrons, we have to be say that noble gases they are having octet configuration, that is nothing but highly stable configuration. So in that nature, not only noble gases, remaining all the elements, of course they do not have the octet configuration, but always they are trying to achieve 8 electrons in their valence shell to attain what beta? Stability. Stability पहुंचने के लिए, to get stability, always each and every element they try to achieve the 8 electrons, okay, in their valence shell. That is the main concept of what beta? Reactivity of metals and non-metal. And one more thing, so each and every element they are trying to achieve 8 electrons in their valence shell to get what beta? Stability. So that stability can be attained, that stability can be achieved by the respective elements, mainly by using three methods. So some of the metals or non-metals, especially metals, they are going to lose the electrons and they got what beta? Stability. And some of the non-metals will be there, they are going to gain the electrons, again they are going to what nana? Get the stability. So elements, they are getting, or we can say they are attaining stability sometimes by losing of electrons, and sometimes by the gain of electrons, and sometimes by the sharing of electrons. By any one concept, by any one mechanism, elements they are getting what beta? Stability. Once again, so to get stability, stability को पहुंचने के लिए element should contain 8 electrons in their outermost shell. For that purpose, to get stability, elements sometimes they are going to lose the electron, sometimes they are going to gain the electron, sometimes they are going to do the sharing of electrons. By using any one concept, elements they are going to attain stability configuration, nothing but 8 electron configuration. समझ गए ना बेटा? Good. So on the basis of above concept, here I want to tell you one example. Yeah, the example is nothing but sodium. What is the symbol of sodium beta? Na. What is the atomic number of sodium? 11. So due to its 11 atomic number, we have to be say that what will be its electronic configuration? 2, 8, 1. 2, 8, nothing but total 10 electrons are there, and 10 plus 1, nothing but total 11 electrons are there. So here 11 contain what nana? Sodium contain 11 protons and double electron. So the electronic configuration of sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So first orbit contain 2 electron, nothing but K shell contain 2 electron, and L shell contain nothing but second orbit contain 8 electron, and third one nothing but M shell contain 1 electron. So listen carefully, this is the electronic configuration of sodium, 2, 8, 1. So as per electronic configuration in sodium, first orbit contain 2, second shell contain 8, third shell nothing but outermost shell, or we can say valence shell. So in that valence shell of sodium, how many electrons are there? 8. Only one electron is there. One electronic configuration is stable. Outermost shell contain 8 electron, that is stable configuration, but sodium in outermost shell it contain 1 electron, so we can say this is nothing but unstable configuration. So to get stability, sodium undergo reaction 1, nothing but loss of an electron. So sodium by the loss of 1 electron, सोडियम से एक इलेक्ट्रॉन रिमूव करने के बाद you are removing that electron from outermost orbit. After loss of that electron, remaining only 2 and 1. Yes, sir. And after loss of 1 electron, sodium getting the charge is plus 1 because of its nature is a donating nature. It donating how many electron? It donating 1 electron. So Na becomes Na plus 1. Sodium atom becomes sodium ion. Now in that sodium ion, outermost orbit contain 8 electron. So in sodium, outermost orbit contain 1 electron, unstable configuration. But in sodium ion, outermost orbit contain 8 electron. So this is nothing but stable octet configuration. So come on, tell me beta, Na is more stable, Na plus is more stable. Na plus is more stable as compared to the Na atom. Because of in Na plus, outermost valence shell contain 8 electron octet, but Na contain only 1 electron. So Na is nothing but unstable and Na plus is nothing but more stable. समझ गए ना? So here sodium has the capable to attain stability, to attain 8 electron configuration, to attain octet configuration, it losing the electron. Similarly go to chlorine. Chlorine atom symbol is nothing but Cl, atomic number is nothing but 17, means it contains 17 electrons. So 2, 8 and 7. First shell, K shell contain 2, L shell contain 8 and M shell contain what beta? 7. But here in outermost orbit and in valence shell, how many electrons are there? 7 electrons are there. So to get stability, it required one more electron. Nothing but Cl undergo gain of electron. So by the gain of one electron, Cl becomes Cl minus 1, nothing but 7 becomes 8. Again now outermost orbit contain 8 electron. So this is nothing but stable configuration. But chlorine atom in outermost orbit 7 electrons are there. It is unstable configuration. By the gain of one electron, outermost orbit contain 8 electron. Now this is nothing but stable configuration. So Cl is more stable, Cl minus is more stable. Cl minus is more stable as compared to Cl, because of Cl minus contain 8 and Cl contains 7 only. Okay na beta? So as per example 1, sodium by the loss of electron it getting stability. As per example 2, chlorine by the gain of an electron, which is okay now released by the sodium. By the gain of an electron, okay, Cl becomes stable, nothing but changes into Cl minus. Okay na? So final thing, again maybe sodium or chlorine or maybe metal or maybe non-metal, whatever that may be. Elements always they are going to try to achieve 8 electrons in their valence shell to get more stable octet configuration. Okay na beta? And last and final thing, reactivity of the elements always depends on two factors. One is nothing but valency electrons, like this one. And also it depends on the electronic configurations. So now my concept is how does elements reactivity depends on the valency electrons and electronic configuration. Already I have told you in the two examples, but I want to consider few more elements and their electronic configurations I want to show you now. Discuss करेंगे? Good. So electronic configurations of some elements I want to be discussed, which are already inside the textbook now. Okay? Yes. So in first column I have written that type of elements, nothing but maybe noble gases or maybe metals or maybe non-metals. Yes, here I want to write list of elements and their atomic numbers I want to be mentioned here. And in the respective elements, first orbit, second orbit, third orbit, fourth orbit, nothing but K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell. In that shells, how many respective electrons are there? Everything we have to be discussed now. Okay na? Good. So first type is nothing but noble gases, helium, He, neon, Ne, argon, Ar, next krypton, xenon, like that also we can consider, but they are not in textbook. Try to remember these three. Right. Helium atomic number is nothing but 2. Neon atomic number is nothing but 10. Argon atomic number is nothing but what beta 18. Like that we have to be considered. पहले noble gases के बारे में discuss करेंगे. Nothing but zero group elements which are having octet configuration. Okay. Helium contain how many atomic number? 2. Atomic number 2 means helium contain 2 electrons. So we can say the configuration is nothing but 1s2. So first orbit contain 2 electrons. First orbit means K shell. K shell contain 2 electrons. Okay, I have written there. Over. Next go to neon. What is the atomic number of neon beta? Neon atomic number is nothing but 10. So what will be its electronic configuration here? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. This is the electronic configuration of what beta? Neon. So in that first orbit, nothing but K shell, number of electrons are 2. In the second orbit, nothing but 2s2, 2p6, number of electrons are यहाँ पर 2, यहाँ पर 6. Total number of electrons are 8. So second orbit is nothing but L shell. Here it contains the electrons nothing but 8 electrons. Next go to argon. Atomic number is 18. So again try to say the electronic configuration of argon beta. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. That means K shell contain 2 electrons. L, nothing but second orbit contain again 6 plus 2, 8 electrons. Next M shell, nothing but third orbit, 6 plus 2 contain 8 electrons. समझ गए ना? Once again. So noble, okay, so many times already I have told you, noble gases they are having stable octet configuration. Yes sir. Because of in their outermost orbit they are having 8 electrons except helium beta. Right. Helium contain 2 electrons. So that is nothing but symmetrical arrangement of 2 electrons. One is spin up, one more is nothing but spin down. It is a stable configuration of the orbital symbol beta. So that's why helium contain more stability due to presence of 2 electrons. It is neither ready to lose the electron, not ready to gain the electron. Already it is in a stable condition. I mean rich condition. Good. Yeah, second one is nothing but neon. First orbit, inner orbit contain 2 electron, but outer orbit contain 8 electron. If in their outermost valence shell they are having 8 electron, so we can say stable nana. And next one is nothing but argon. First orbit contain 2, second orbit contain 8, third orbit also contain 8. Here also in their outermost orbit 8 electrons are there. It also getting octet configuration. So due to presence of such octet configuration, we have to be say that they are nothing but the noble gases, and they are highly stable in nature, and they does not show any type of reactivity. They are very less reactive because of they are very stable in nature. Okay na beta? Good. And type 2 category, type of elements में metals category. The metal is nothing but sodium, atomic number is nothing but 11. Next one is nothing but magnesium, atomic number is 12. Next one is nothing but aluminium, atomic number is nothing but 13. Next one is nothing but potassium, we can write 19. Next metal is nothing but calcium, atomic number is 20. Story about the atomic numbers for metals clear beta. Now let me explain beta. Sodium atomic number is 11. So what will be the electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So first shell contains 2 electrons, nothing but K contains 2 electrons. And second cell contains 6s2, 8 electrons. Okay, 8 electrons. And outermost orbit, third orbit, it contains only 1 electron. Okay na? Good. Magnesium. So 12 nana means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Now we have to write the 3s2. So again 2 electrons, 8 electrons, 2 electrons. S2, 8, 2. Outermost contain 2 electrons. Next one is aluminium. Again यहाँ पर क्या लिख सकते हैं बेटा? 3s2 and 3p1. 3s2 and 3p1 third orbit. Okay, first orbit contain 2, second orbit contain 8, 2 comma 8. And third orbit contain 3s2, 3p1. 2 plus 1 is nothing but what beta? 3. So balance electrons are 3 beta. Okay, right. Next go for continue. I want to say the information about what nana potassium. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2 and 3p6 18 हो गए, but it contain what nana 19. So remaining is 4s1. So first orbit contain 2 electrons, K shell, and second orbit contain 8 electrons, and third orbit also contain 8 electrons, and nth shell it contain only 1 electron. Okay na beta? And calcium contain 20, nothing but 4s become 4s2, so we can say 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma 2. Right. Helium contain 2 electrons, they are present in first orbit, that is only balancing. Neon contain 8 electrons, yes 8 valence electrons. Argon contain 8 valence electron. Sodium contain 1 valence electron. Magnesium contain 2 valence electron. Aluminium 3, potassium 1, calcium 2. So the electrons which are present in outermost orbit, they are nothing but the valency electrons or most reactive electrons. Okay na? Now listen carefully. Sodium valence electron is 1, but outermost orbit 1 means unstable. That's why it is ready to lose 1 electron. After the loss of 1 electron from M shell, remaining is 8. So now Na plus will get stability like this example later. And magnesium outermost orbit 2 electrons are there. After loss of 2 electron, is again it getting 8. So it is nothing but more stable configuration like that manner. So metals always they have the tendency to lose the electrons. After the loss of electron, they will get stable octet configuration. Okay na beta? So by the loss of electrons, definitely they have to say that metals have the tendency, positive tendency, nothing but metal can be changes into cationic form, like Na becomes Na plus 1 and Mg becomes Mg plus 2 and Al becomes Al plus 3, nothing but losing 3 electrons, and K becomes K plus 1, losing 1 electron, and Ca becomes Ca plus 2, losing 2 electrons. Means after the loss of electrons, they are getting octet configuration, I mean stable configuration. समझ गए ना बेटा? Good. Last one is nothing but non-metals. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. Nitrogen, first of all carbon, atomic number is nothing but 4. Nitrogen, atomic number is 5. Oxygen, atomic number is nothing but what beta? Okay, 8. And carbon atomic number is nothing but 6. And nitrogen atomic number is 7, oxygen atomic number is 8, fluorine atomic number is 9. And what about phosphorus? 15. What about sulfur? 16. What about chlorine? 17. आप समझ गए ना clearly बेटा? Yes. So first of all carbon. 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Carbon electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. First orbit contain 2 electron, second orbit contain 4 electron. So first orbit contain 2, second contain 4. And यहाँ पर एक इलेक्ट्रॉन बढ़ गया. First orbit contain 2, second orbit contain 5. Here one more increased. First orbit contain 2, second one contain 6. Here another increased in case of fluorine. First orbit contain 2 and second one contain what, Nana? 7. Okay, na? Good. Next go for continue. Go to the phosphorus. Phosphorus. How much, Nana? 50, na? So we can write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2, 3p5. 3s2, 3p3. Sorry. So first orbit contain 2 electrons. Yes, I am going to write here. Second orbit contains 6 plus 2, 8 electron. Okay, मैंने यहाँ पर लिख दिया. Third orbit contain 3s2 and 3p3. Nothing but 2 plus 3. How much, Nana? 5. Yes, like this, Nana. So outermost orbit contain 5 and here outermost orbit contain 7. यहाँ पर 6, यहाँ पर 5, यहाँ पर 4. And one more is nothing but sulfur. Total 16 will be there. 2, 8, 6. So balance electrons are 6 and chlorine is nothing but 2, 8, 7. Again outermost is 6. Total 17 electrons over now. Good. Now listen carefully. Carbon outermost orbit contain 4 electrons, but 4 electron means unstable configuration. We required 8 electrons. So it is ready to gain how many electrons? 4. So carbon balance is nothing but 4. Okay, na beta? So already 4 is there. By accepting another 4, it becomes 8. So stable configuration. And first suppose nitrogen, outermost orbit contain 5. Unstable configuration. So to get stable octet, it required 3 electron. So by accepting 3 electron, yes, nitrogen will be getting stable configuration. Oxygen outermost orbit contains 6. So to get stability, it required what, 2 electrons now. That's why upon O, we have to write the charge is -2. By getting 2 electron, it will be more stable. So listen carefully, not only carbon, nitrogen, all the non-metals, they have the tendency to gain the electrons. So after gaining of electrons, non-metals, they are getting stable octet configuration. So metals, they are getting stability after the loss of electrons. Non-metals, they are getting stability after the gain of electrons. And these are the data about the respective valence electron and information about the electronic configuration. समझ गए ना बेटा? Good. Now another topic I want to discuss with you. Electron dot structures. Sir, how to write the electron dot structures? Electron dot structures. In that number 1 is सोडियम के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे बेटा. Which metal? Sodium. So how to write the electron dot structure? Sir, what is mean by dot? That's one I want to tell you first of all. So listen carefully. Sodium contain 1 valence electron, magnesium contain 2 valence electron. Listen carefully. As per this concept, electron dot structure concept, valency electrons are represented by a dot. First suppose magnesium contain 2 valency, so upon Mg we have to be denote 2 dot. That means we have to say that each valency electron is, valence means outermost electron, each valence electron is represented by a dot. Each valency electron is represented by a dot. 2 valence electron, 2 dot, 3 valence electron, 3 dot. For suppose oxygen, 6 valence electrons, we have to be denote 6 dots. Okay, na beta? Good. So sodium first of all. Sodium atomic number is 11. Few selected examples only I want to discuss here. Sodium atomic number is what beta? 11. So what will be its electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 1, 11 electrons are there. So listen carefully, first orbit contains 2 electrons, second orbit contains 6 plus 2, 8 electrons, and third orbit contains only 1 electron. So in sodium, outermost shell, balanced shell, it contains only 1 electron. So this is nothing but valence electron. Sodium contains one valence electron. Sodium symbol is Na. The valence electron is 1. Each valence electron represented by a dot. So it contains only one dot. This is our answer. Next, I am going to discuss about the second one. That is nothing but about magnesium. Magnesium. What is the symbol of magnesium beta? Mg. What will be its atomic number? 12. And क्या हो सकता है इसका electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Total 12 electrons are there. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. समझ गए ना बेटा? Good. So K shell contain 2 electrons, L shell contain 8 electrons, M shell contain 2 electrons, but outermost orbit contain only 2 valency electrons. So how many dots we have to be denote? 2 dots we have to be right now. So symbol is nothing but Mg. How many dots we have to be right? 2 dots we have to be mentioned. Bas. Next go to third one. First suppose I want to write about the oxygen. Oxygen. So what is the symbol of oxygen beta? O. Atomic number is 8. So electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Yes, first orbit 1s contain 2 electrons and L shell contain 4 plus 2, 6 electrons. But here in outermost orbit, how many electrons are there? 6 valence electrons are there. So how many dots we have to be represented? 6 dots we have to be represented upon the oxygen. O contain 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. Yeah. In that way we have to denote 6 dots. Nothing but 6 valence electrons. Go for another, I am going to write here. That is nothing but first suppose about chlorine. Chlorine. Chlorine, what is the symbol of chlorine beta? So, okay now, Cl, atomic number is nothing but 17. So here I am going to show you the electronic configuration. That is nothing but 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and also we have to write 3s2, 3p3. Total 3s2, 3p5 beta. Total 17. Okay. Up to here 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 5, 17. So first orbit K shell contain 2 and L shell contain 8 and M shell contains 7. But outermost orbit, how many valence electrons are there beta? 7 valence electrons are there. So Cl symbol, chlorine. Yes, how many valence electrons are there? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and this is 7 beta. Like that we have to be denoted. Samjhe na? And one more we can write that directly. Yes. Next item I want to write about the carbon. Carbon, how many electrons are there? 6. But valence electrons equal to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can write it anywhere man as you wish. Next, yes, I am going to show you another. First suppose nitrogen. How many valence electrons are there beta? 5. So nitrogen के ऊपर कितने डॉट बताना? 5 dots. Nothing but 5 valence electrons. Like this. I hope you understand how to write the electron dot structures. So this is the theory given by Queisel and Lewis. Okay, now is both the scientists they combinedly they have given the concept electron dot structure. According to this theory, electronic theory, each valence electron that goes to be represented by a dot. In that manner we have to be represented. Okay, now sodium and magnesium and oxygen and chlorine. These 4 are very important for you. Okay, now better. And a small concept is there. Yes, that is nothing but formation of sodium ion. What is the formula of sodium ion beta? Na plus, or we can say Na plus 1, because of it is ready to lose 1 electron to get a stable octet configuration. Right now. So directly I am going to show you sodium Na. Atomic number is 11. Okay, sodium. First cell contain K shell contain 2 and next cell contain 8 and last cell contain 1. So the electronic configuration of sodium is 2, 8, 1. 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 8, 11. So K shell, L shell, M shell. But outermost orbit contain how many electron? One electron. So we can say this is nothing but unstable configuration. Stable means outermost contain 8. But here outermost contain 1 na beta? Yes. So this is unstable. So unstable sodium changes into stable sodium. This is nothing but Na atom. Sodium atom is unstable because of in its outermost orbit only 1 electron is there. Now sodium nature is nothing but metallic nature. Metals have the tendency, up to now I told you, they have the tendency to lose the electron. How many electrons it can lose? Only 1 electron. Then unstable become stable. So I want to say that here, by the loss of an electron, or we can say by the loss of 1 electron, by the loss of 1 electron, that is from M shell, outermost shell. Now Na, by the loss of 1 electron, Na becomes Na plus 1, means donating 1 electron, ये तो reach बन गया, means by donation of 1 electron, charge is nothing but plus 1. Losing how many electron beta? Only 1 electron na? Okay, good. Yes. Again, now what we can write? Remaining is nothing but 2. First shell contain, and L shell contain how many electron? 8 electron. And what about M shell? जो 1 electron था वो तो lose हो गया. So remaining is nothing but only 2, 8. Sodium atom electronic configuration 2, 8, 1. But sodium ion electronic configuration 2, 8. So in that sodium ion, so this is the symbol of what beta? Sodium ion. In that sodium ion, only how many electrons are there? 2, 8 electrons are there. Initially sodium contains 11 electrons, but after loss of 1, remaining is only 10, 2, 8 beta. Now outermost orbit contains 8 electrons. So 8 electron configuration is nothing but stable configuration. So sodium atom is unstable, outermost orbit contains 1, but by the loss of that 1 electron from the outermost orbit, sodium atom changes into sodium ion, and that contain the charge positive because of it losing 1 electron. So sodium atom, sodium ion, which is more stable? Sodium ion is more stable as compared to the sodium atom. In that way, formation of sodium ion will be occur to guard stability. Similarly, formation of chloride ion. Formation of chloride ion. What is the symbol of chloride ion? Try to remember beta, Cl minus. Means Cl contain minus 1 charge. Okay. I am going to write chlorine atom, nothing but Cl atom. So Cl is nothing but what? Atom. Chlorine atom, atomic number is 17. Atomic number is 17. Means it contain how many electronic configuration? 2, 8, 7. Chlorine contain what beta? 2, 8, 7. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 7 is nothing but what beta? 17. So chlorine atomic number is also 17. But in that chlorine atom, in that Cl atom, outermost orbit contains 7 electron, means this is not octet. So we can say this is nothing but unstable configuration. So to guard stability, outermost orbit contains 7 electron, already it having 7 electron. So to guard stability, it is ready to accept okay another electron. It is very eager to get another electron because of it contain more electronegativity. So I want to write here, by the gain of an electron, by the gain of 1 electron. What about sodium? By the loss of 1 electron, charge is plus 1, but by the gain of electron, charge is minus 1. Cl getting the charge is minus 1. So this is nothing but chloride ion. Now what is the electronic configuration of chloride ion? First cell contain 2, and second cell contain 8, and third cell contain 7, but by gaining another one, 7 become 8. Now outermost orbit also contain 8 electron. Due to presence of outermost orbit 8, chloride ion, Cl minus ion is more stable. So Na and Na plus, which is more stable? Na plus, because of outermost orbit contain 8. Cl atom, Cl minus, chlorine atom and chloride ion, which is more stable? Chloride ion is more stable because of in its outermost orbit 8 electrons are there. So sodium atom changes into sodium cation by the loss of 1 electron and getting stable octet. Chlorine atom changes into chloride ion by the gain of 1 electron, again it getting stable octet configuration. So Na more stable, Na plus is more stable, Na plus is more stable as compared to the Na. And Cl is more stable, Cl minus 1 is more stable. Chloride ion Cl-1 is more stable as compared to the Cl. In that way, formation of Na plus ion Cl minus will be occur one by loss of electron, another one by the gain of electron. Whatever that may be, Na plus and Cl minus outermost orbit they are having 8 electron. So both are nothing but the stable configurations. Okay, beta? Good. Now in tomorrow's class, in tomorrow's class we are going to discuss about the formation of ionic bond between Na plus ion between Cl minus. One is ready to donate the electron, one more is ready to gain the electron. Between plus and minus, between positive and negative ions, there will be formation of ionic bond. So such ionic bond definition and formation and preparations and properties, everything we are going to be discussing in tomorrow's class. I hope you understand today's class clearly. Okay, na beta? Try to make practice very important for you. Good.